Wow, good morning everyone. It's a beautiful day. And compliments of the season to you. It's another festive season and I will be hosting your show today. My name is none other than Yeni Anikulapo Kuti. 2018, it has been without a doubt an amazing year with many ups and downs. Amazing for some, miserable for others. But with ups and downs. But we thank our Creator, we're all still here, and we have been able to pull through. We of your view, we love you all, and we hope that 2019 is going to be better. Okay. We are praying here for you, praying for all of us. Okay, let's get to the show. I'm sure you're wondering what I have in store for you today. Well, I'll tell you after this break. See you shortly.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back. Welcome back to Your View.
Welcome back. Today on the show, I will be starting with the Your View visit to the Lagos State Computerized and Vehicle Inspection Service, LACVIS. I will share my experience. Actually, Nima and I visited LACVIS together. And Nima had been there like some weeks before, and she came back and she was like, no, computer everywhere. So she now dragged us there. And well, to say that I was impressed is an understatement. I was very happy to see such a computerized. In fact, my car failed the test. That's the most miserable time for me. My car failed. I was so sure because I serviced my car. Then they put it through the computerized. It's for you to have your MOT. When I went there and my car failed, I wanted to cry. But I went and repaired it. The good thing is that I went and repaired it and I passed the next test.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back. Welcome back to Your View.
Good morning. My name is Yeni Anikulapo Kuti and my co-host.
I'm Nima Akashat Zibiri.
I am Engineer Olaimi, the Head of Planning and Research for Vehicle Inspection Service.
Oh, very pleased to meet you, sir. Thank you for having us here.
Welcome, ma.
Thank you. We are here to inspect your unit. Are you willing to carry us around?
Yes, it's meant for everybody, and like I used to tell people, you need to know. You need to know what we're doing here and why you need to come here. We do say government can't do it all alone. You need the private partnership to come to collaborate with. So we are collaborating with Lagos State Vehicle Inspection Service or Lagos State Computerized Vehicle Inspection Service. So we're together. We're doing the same thing. We are on the part of the government. They're also on the part of the private partnership.
Great to hear. Great to know. Let's move in.
What is this?
This is the pay kiosk, whereby you can pay yourself using your ATM card. Okay. So it has all categories, all paying fees is inside. It's a program there.
So this is like a computerized
vehicle inspection.
Wow.
This is to ensure at least that there's no side payments and all those uncaptured corruption happening. This is great.
We've always been saying it that you can do it all by
yourself. This is really great.
You have the public notice of how much you pay for each category of vehicle.
So if I want to do my vehicle, which category am I?
Now I'll ask, what's your vehicle, what's the capacity of your engine?
SUV.
SUV, you can have it here. SUV is somewhere here. You can see 4,006.
I must inspect my vehicle before we leave.
Very well, very well. You'll do that. After you finish here, after your payment and everything, you will go straight to the waiting room. That's where you even see what is being happening, what does happen to your vehicle.
I think this is when we should go and get YK's car tested. Yes. I've done mine.
Are you going to test my car?
Very well. So at that point, the marshal takes over the vehicle, asks for documents of the vehicle. So we need to also certify, or rather confirm your vehicle papers, documents also. If there are any discrepancies, we'll be able to tell you, look, this is wrong, and these are the things. We also need to check your chassis also, your chassis number, to confirm it's all right.
Okay, if you buy a brand new car, for instance, how long do you have to wait before you have this roadworthiness test?
Now, it depends on the category or what you're using the vehicle for. If it's for commercial, it is from that day. But if it's a private use, it's 5 years after the date of manufacture, 5 years from the date of manufacture for private. They'll check all your lights, they'll check everything, even open the bonnet to look at all cover lids, any openings, and to be sure, even check your fire extinguisher and other things. So it's visual. Can you look up the visual?
At this stage, we'll call the first stage visual test. At this point, the inspector goes around the vehicle, starting from the driver's side, checking the side mirror, checking the lighting systems, down to the engine. He opens the bonnet. Check for the security of the battery. It's not secure. Checks these terminal heads. But as it is, this battery is not secure. So for that reason, there could be because of the nature of our road, we could enter a pothole and this will spring up and this will move. If it has any contact with this place, it sparks fire. Yes. So those are the security and the safety things we take into place. We look at this place, we check for fan belts, if they are okay, if there's no lining in the fan belt system. We check the level of the brake oil, we check the cap if it's there, check for the radiator cap and for the security. When we look around, if there's any electrical or wiring system that is misaligned that could cause any damage to the vehicle. From that point, once we are done, we close the bonnet. I request for the inspector inside to give me the lighting system. At this point, he gives me the parking light, he gives me the low beam, he gives me the high beam. The high beam is not coming up.
The high beam is not coming on.
We check for the high beam. After this, he checks for the indicator light, left and right. From there, we check for the security of this bumper, the plate, if it's obscured, blurred, and secured. After that, we take another step down that same road, come down to the tires. Now we check for the wheel nuts. It's complete. After it, we check for the size of the tire. 195/65 ring. Then the next thing we check for the manufacturing date. When we get the manufacturing date, which is this, it shows that this tire has expired. After checking all this, we check for the tire tread depth to see if the tires are worn out. After that, I'll go ask him, check for the security of this, if the side mirrors are there, then get these wiper blades examined to see if they are intact. The same with this as well. Then while he's inside, he will check for the washer fluid by spraying it. If he sprays it, if it works during Harmattan period, because this time we have
Just.
yeah, exactly. So from there, I come to this other side, open this vehicle door, close it in, ensure that it opens from inside. So at any point of emergency, that there's easy access to the vehicle. At this point, I pick the seatbelt, checks if there's no webbing, it's free, then key it into the up and it's secured, put it out. That means the seatbelt system is secure. From there, I close the door, check if the door latches well and easily. This is emission test probe for petrol vehicles. This one is for diesel vehicles. So we have a gas analyzer and smoke tester. The gas analyzer is for petrol vehicle, while the smoke tester is for diesel vehicles. And we have the analyzers right in here, inside this console. So
This is computerized, though.
yeah. So this is the gas analyzer. This is the smoke tester. So it takes reading during the emission test to actually give us the rate of hydrocarbon, carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, nitrogen, and the lambda calculation for us to know whether the vehicle is in regulations with the emission standards. This beam checker is used to check the intensity of the light, to know the direction of the light, if it's tweeting up or tweeting down, and how far the light can go at night. So you have it calibrated to some points that you get to know that this is the range, is it tweeting up, is it tweeting down or sideways. So if it's not, you advise that
Just
you
to
go
know
to
how focus your light.
is. So that's it. So it's running through it and it's giving readings at the system there. So whatever the calculations are, it translates it to the system over there. And the system actually tells him you can move to this side. You tell him to change to high beam and low beam as well. Point. This is called side slips. When it passes through, it automatically takes the alignment reading of the vehicle and gives the result there. Then here we call this suspension bench. It oscillates and gives us the percentage test of the shock absorber. So it first of all takes the axle load of the vehicle and it oscillates.
My car,
So it's actually testing for the shock absorber now. Madam, be careful. Watch.
try.
Gives you the percentage right over there. For this front left shock absorber is 58. The other side it will give the percentage as well. That's 56. So it's still on a good. Anything less than 40 is a fail. So this is called RBT, roller brake tester. It tests for the efficiency of the brakes. So it first of all takes reading of the forks axle. It stimulates the vehicle into a road condition and the inspector inside applies the brake. So the efficiency of your brake now is 66. And the brake difference is still very okay. There's no form of imbalance. So the braking system and the efficiency of this brake is very okay.
Stay tuned. Your view will be right back.
So we are going into the pit now. I want to see what they do underneath the car. Wow, this is great. I can't believe you are standing right under a car. Well done. Under YK's car. Eh?
So just at this point, what we do is we inspect the underneath. We take time to look at the ball joints to see if it's well secured. Same with the tie rod. This vehicle here is supposed to have a tie rod retaining pin that locks this device so that this nut, it is a castle nut, it has a tendency of wearing out on its own.
Okay.
So there should be a retaining pin that locks this device. This one too is intact. Then we check the caliper, we check the brake pad level from this point. We check these gaiters, we call it driving shaft gaiters.
Yes.
So to check if it's secured. If these gaiters are bad, when dust or sand enters into this place, that's why you hear some vehicles when they turn their steering, you'll be hearing kick sounds and all those stuff. Because these gaiters are cut and sand has entered into the CV joint.
Okay.
So at this point, we check this lower arm. It has a bushing here. It has another bushing. No, it has another bushing here. So we check for the lower arm bushings if they are intact, if they are okay. The same thing we have a routine. We go through this point. We check the engine compartment to see if there's any form of oil leakage in any of the sides, and as well look at the driving shaft, the way it enters into the gear system. So whatever we do to this other side, we do it to this side as well. We check the stabilizer bar and the linkages if they are intact. Then check the exhaust system, check the exhaust silencer rubber, and check if there's any rust or corrosion within the chassis. So at this point, We ask the driver to rock the steering. At this point, we check for the security of free play or excessive play within this ball joint. This is how we get to know if the ball joint is bad or this thing. For example, I think there's a small oil substance here. So, but it doesn't cause any form of damage.
Pull up.
There's a little bit leakage of from the steering pump, and if it touches here now, from the steering radiators, the oil is leaking from that point.
You people never get scared with the heater and everything.
It's part of the job.
This is nice. This is
Change,
good. Well done.
Change. So if you see, there's a leakage coming from this point. Right here, it checks for these bushings, for the trailing arm bushings, checks for the driving shaft, because this is a 4-wheel drive. It checks the differential to see if there's any oil leakage. From there, he checks the coil springs, checks the stabilizer linkage, checks the stabilizer band and the bushings linking to it. So if it's a vehicle that is the suspension system is too compact that we can't actually see what's inside, by the time he uses this plate detector, this we call it shaker plate, it will open up any rigid aspect. You will see excessive movement or clearance to be able to determine that, okay, this bushing is worn out, this particular component is not in order the way it's supposed to be. And as well, we check the whole underneath. This is the front tank of this vehicle. We check for the security of every component that is holding to it. We check the brake pipes and the brake lining. But for this vehicle, the brake pipes and lining are well secured at this point. So there's nothing that is actually wrong with the underneath of this vehicle. So it's very much okay.
That's great news.
All that has been done here is being transmitted into the system. So all the person does here is just to print it out, and call your name or whoever owns the vehicle and tell you what you need to do. If you pass, they'll tell you. Despite you pass, it doesn't mean you might not have one or two minors. Now here they are categorized into 3. You have the major defect, you have the minor defect, you have the dangerous defect. Dangerous, in terms of dangerous defect, will tell you can't take your car. Go and call.
So you seize it?
No. Go and call the towing vehicle to tow the vehicle. Because getting out there is dangerous. It could affect other road users. But for minor and major, we'll tell you, please go and fix this thing under 30 days. And you come back for a retest without paying any additional fee.
This is not my first time of coming for the VIO check. To me, it's authentic and it's good. It's cheap. To me, it's reasonable. It's not that it's cheap, but it's reasonable. They are not on the road now, so they have to do the test inside. And it's even as they have said, if it's a minor, they will tell you fix it under 30 days. You come back. If it's the one that is a dangerous one, I've never experienced them saying they should come and tow the vehicle from here because I don't have a dangerous damage on the car. But the other ones, within 30 days, if you come back, it's free of charge. It's true.
Thank you. We are getting customer feedback, and I'm happy that some people are actually going through this test. Thank you.
I'm sure you must have been briefed about the relationship between the Vehicle Inspection Service and the Lagos Computerized Vehicle Inspection Service. But to do more justice to that, I will let our AGM to talk more about our operations and how essentially we are looking at ensuring safety on the roads for both the road users and for the drivers and other road users. So please,
AGM, sir. Please tell us more.
Well, the Lagos Computerized Vehicle Inspection Service was set up basically to automate that process of checking the cars and ensuring that they are roadworthy. We check a few things like your suspension, your brakes, the lights, the emission, and that's why our slogan basically is safer roads and sustainable environment. We want to ensure that the vehicles that ply our roads are roadworthy, they won't break down. That will help to also maintain the safety of road users, both drivers, passengers, and the like. Yes.
So motor will not break down. Very important. It causes traffic.
Yes. With the test is to ensure that the vehicles we have on the road are vehicles that don't break down. We check trucks, we check motorbikes, we check cars, all manner of vehicles, yes.
Can I ask a question? Because if all Lagosians decide to come through here, this place will not carry them.
So how many BIS centers?
Because there are plenty cars.
Well, we presently have 10 operational centers.
Okay.
We still have some more centers undergoing construction.
Wow.
The plan is to have one. We want to bring the service close to the people. What you need to do is not to run from the officers, but to inspect your vehicles and get the outstanding issues fixed. All the right papers, and then you can run to the officer and he will welcome you with smiles. Yes.
I should add, one thing we don't do here is that we don't impound vehicles. So even if the vehicle fails the inspection, you have the grace to come here for within a 30-day period to go back, fix the defect, and bring it back for a reinspection. Even if you come 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, the inspection is free. You don't have to
within 30 days.
Within that 30 days.
So you don't have to pay, and we don't impound vehicles.
I think I've exhausted. I can't come back.
No, if the vehicle is not in good condition, you just go and fix it and then bring it back for a retest. So,
well, the truth of the matter is, they've just inspected my vehicle, and I'm really happy that I came to inspect my vehicle because I actually saw 1 or 2 things that they saw. Tomorrow, Mr. Taye is taking my car to the mechanic.
yes.
Definitely. So it's good.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back.
Welcome back. See, I'm just dancing. I'm already in the festive season. Plenty jollof in Christmas. So I hope you were able to learn a lot from the clip you just saw. It was a very interesting visit, and I hope it will inspire everyone to go and have their cars checked out. Because you know what? They actually detect problems with your cars so that you can actually, and it's not even expensive, 4,006 or something like that. So just go and do it, just for the benefit of your own car and your own peace of mind. Okay, now it's time for me to share my favorite episode with you. Favorite episode of 2018. That was a kind of controversial topic. That topic was, would you ask your ex for financial help? I chose this episode because my own view was contrary to all the other ladies on set. All the other ladies were saying, no, they will not. When they now, Mariana turns to me and says, okay, you don't call, what do you say? I said, this was my statement. Whether I need help or I don't need help, I will ask my ex for financial help. All of them look at me, YK, you have started again. You know the good thing? My partner didn't watch the show that day. So I don't know why I've now come to cover myself and put myself inside this and showing the show again. Anyway, Sha, watch it. Let me know what you think.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back. Welcome back to Your View.
Thanks for staying with us. So it's Freestyle Thursday. We're talking about another thing. Separation in every relationship is inevitable if it's not working out, but in a case where you need financial assistance, and it's only your ex who happens to be extremely rich after you guys broke up that can give that assistance to you, would you make that call? Join the conversation. You can call us on 070-806-6814. You can also tweet to us at TVC Connect. Please hashtag YourViewTVC so you can read the tweet. I have a feeling some people are connecting with this story already, because in the studio, some people are already laughing. I don't know if it's because of the story, but have you ever been in that situation where you're in the fix and you know that, yes, this guy who has moved on with his life, now works in a bank, has a car, you know, he's doing good stuff, and you are here, and you're just here. And like, you know what, I need to make this call, I need this financial assistant. Would you make that call? Let me let Kika go.
Yes.
You make the call?
Yeah, for me, I first of all, let me put this out there, that it's about, this applies to a friend in need. So
not an ex in need.
No. It's about a friend in need, not necessarily because he's my ex. Do you understand? However, I also have to think about how we separated. Was it mutual? Because that is also very important. Not just that, I hope that the ex is not taking advantage of you, because sometimes you find out that your ex, who knows your emotions or feelings or whatever, could take advantage of your financial situation. Again, if I'm in a relationship or I'm married, do you understand? I believe that it is important for me to tell my husband before I can render such assistance to the person, because tomorrow it could come back to haunt me.
Even as a married woman, would you take money from your ex if you needed that? If you needed that money desperately?
If I needed that money desperately, I think so. Yes.
Okay, let me come to Kemi.
I would.
Let me come to Kemi.
I would.
Kemi, I see you smiling now.
I would.
All the grin on your face. If you have an ex, would you do it?
It's tough. It's tough because if the ex is my friend,
yeah,
and we're really cool, and I'm in a situation, I would.
Do you believe in Okafor's law?
Once Debe, always Debe.
Like, so so you've been there. If there's something that has exchanged, you guys have been emotionally and intimate with each other.
So that is,
and that situation happened. Doesn't put you in that situation where
well, like she said, if we're friends and the person has small character, a little bit of behavior, then the person shouldn't take advantage, because the person knows you emotionally and knows the buttons to press.
And if the favor becomes a pattern,
then there's a problem.
There's a problem.
Okay, so if it's a one-off, it's okay.
If it's a one-off,
Let me come to Nima. I don't one-off. Would you call your ex?
No, I would never. I don't even have an Okafor kind of ex, so I don't have. But the way I see these things, I see it as an insult to the person I'm with. So no matter what happens, in fact, while I had a bad car the whole of last year, and my car kept breaking down at Oshodi. When he used to break down at Oshodi Bagada.
Maybe it's your ex that was there.
So there was this guy who was asking me out, and I kept saying to him, I consider what you're doing to me a disrespect to me and my husband. He didn't get the message. So one time he called me and said, please, will you stop calling me? I'm fixing car. You are not my problem. And then I got a message from him saying, just send me your account number. Let me help you sort out this car. Just deleted the message and blocked the number. I sat down there.
And you still having cars that breaking down?
I had just 4,000 naira.
Your car is still breaking down.
It's the mentality. I had just 4,000 naira in my account. And I was still having an argument with my husband that, who's going to fix this car? And he was like, every day, this guy, I'm even tired. But in that arrangement, the consideration for the guy was not even the thing on my mind, because I still consider it a disrespect.
Waike, what are your views on this?
Me, I need help. I don't need help. I will ask you for help. Once you are my ex, you are my ex. Hello. Joe. Oh, she transfer some.
Waike.
No. Everybody is different.
Okay, me, I don't believe
you
that.
You cannot marry my husband. My husband even sees the number, the person's number on my phone. It's enough. No. Why are you still calling this guy?
My partner even quarrels with me. But what nonsense? He's just help now. I don't need anything from him except cash. It's a matter of cash.
Seriously,
excuse me.
So you can call me.
If my ex, let me ask you this question. Yes. If my ex now becomes president or governor,
or Dangote.
My one number you're judging.
Okay, let me come inside.
Seriously, Waike, jokes apart.
Principles, yes.
Let's go. We are trying to establish principles. Waike, as
can I say something?
Funny what Waike is saying here. Yes. It's important that women, when you're called a married woman, you must maintain certain standards.
Right.
I can take a call from someone I dated in school and we gist. That's different. Once I'm in a fix, you don't want to give them go to them when you're vulnerable.
Right.
People are who they are. I think that relationship should be maintained as it is already.
Based on what the caller just said now, so what he has established is if there's a mutual breakup between the both of them, yes, you would render help to the person that they have mutual breakup with. However, I'm not saying that you cannot get help from your own partner. Like Nima said, there are some principles that women or married women, so to speak, must guide themselves with. Do you understand? And as at today's date, while I agree that we should be of assistance to one another and we should be each other's keeper, regardless whether I've dated you before or not. Do you understand? I believe that I should tell my partner, I should tell my husband and carry him along, because the question is, let's flip it around. If your husband was in the same situation, would you like it? I don't think that if my husband tells your husband his ex, do you understand? No, Nima, let me say something to you. And I think I should use myself as an example now. Do you understand? And my husband's ex rang him for an assistant. Do you understand? And my husband felt that it's his duty to inform me. Do you understand? It's not just, it's respecting you. Because at the end of the day, he's not supposed to tell you.
Let me jump in here for a second.
I mean, I just wanted to throw some spanner in
the wheel.
Like, what about single people? Like, so there's a way married women have to behave. There's a way married women have to behave. There's a principle of married women. What about regular people? What about guys? Well, I don't know.
Excuse me. I just need to say something. It's not only ex. If you have chased me before, if you have chased me before, you chased me, we didn't even do anything. Listen, if you chased me before, and I hear you have money, I will call you. Bam. I am just telling you. You see me, I don't want to be lying.
Pause for a second. Now, would you like Uncle Theo to be reaching out to his ex for financial assistance? Would you like that?
No, excuse me.
Excuse me now.
Excuse me. If you remember, when my partner's ex came into the picture, I did not say anything. He was helping her. I didn't say anything. It was when that help became another help that it became a problem. See, there is nothing wrong with helping.
Why would you allow the help, the small help?
No, I say
it will become a big help.
Why are you turning it upside down? Why are you turning it upside down? I said there is help and there is help. Don't help me downstairs. Help me upstairs. Do you understand me there? Don't help me downstairs.
It's the staircase that takes you upstairs that brings you down. It's not this for me climbing staircase back downstairs that I say, okay, destroy the staircase. Let's staircase not back. Now, if we were single, to Kemi's question, that's a different thing. The likelihood of us making up and, ending up married is there.
It's still possible.
So, that one, even me, I'll be calling you. How you do? But once you come into that thing, this mutual, it must be respected enough. When your husband is there, when he's not there, he must have that confidence that I know the woman I'm married. But you see, like Kike said, our men now have this sense of entitlement that because I'm the man, I'll just be respecting you to tell you. See, your guy, don't try it. If I find out.
All right, let's go on a quick break. When we come back, we'll wrap up this conversation. Stay with us, we'll be right back.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back.
You married Dangote's son, your ex, and you now say you start looking for somebody to collect. What rubbish is that?
You're looking for what?
No, you're married, your ex is Dangote's son. And you're married to this nice, humble Christian guy. And you guys are now growing up together, you're building your wealth, and you guys got stuck somewhere. You think it's fair to call Dangote's son to help you?
It's very fair.
When I have some tweets, Andrew says, seriously, it's gross disrespect to the hobby for getting money from the ex. F.A. Oriabare says, Nima, thank you for your opinion. It's a big disrespect. Ladies are money. Life is all about principle and self-worth. Then Obina Olu has a question for me. Nima, what that means that when you get such calls, you won't help. Now, for me, this is my own human nature. If it's within my power to assist the person, I would assist. But I would maintain the boundaries. That's
what we are not saying. Maintain boundary now.
It's me helping. It's not me asking for help now.
No. So you're agreeing with me now. So it is about maintaining boundaries and there should be transparency throughout, especially with your partner.
It's me helping.
All right. Let's all be honest, though.
Okay, let's
become president.
We have to round up.
I'm telling you, we find the number.
Okay, we have to round up. Let me let Lala tell us details about the event coming up so that we know where
to... So yes, Naked opens tomorrow, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And our first show tomorrow actually is free to 50 young women. We've already picked them.
Oh, wow.
Yes, we've already picked them.
So me, I don't qualify.
Young women. Young women.
Up there, yeah, up there.
YK is not the face.
So because I also... Because my team and I also feel like this story should be heard by younger people as well. Experiences shared, because nobody really talks about, the mistakes they made or their failure stories. So the first show tomorrow at 4 p.m. will be free. And then from 7 p.m. we kick it till Sunday. Saturday, 3 p.m., 5 p.m., 7 p.m. Same on Sunday, 3 p.m., 5 p.m., 7 p.m.
We are going to be working.
It's I don't even know, I don't know, but yes, but it's going to be great. We encourage everybody to come early. It's an intimate performance.
One of my issues with plays is that after that play, then what happens? Like, we just forget about it.
That's the thing. So Naked is going to go on tour. So we did it earlier in the year. We're doing it again. The plan is to take it around the country, around the continent, and around the world.
So those of our fans out there, you can actually watch it in different parts of Nigeria.
Congratulations.
Yes, thank you. Congratulations.
You're actually a lovely actress.
Yeah.
You're a fantastic
we have to
actress.
round up. Thank you very much.
And my auntie Shafi,
So-
I think you should, know her. Yeah.
All right, so we have to round up. Thank you very much for joining us on the show. If you're an ex, wait for that call. YK is going to call you. If your YK is ex, no, you have said it already.
No, don't.
If your YK is ex, stand by. She's making that call.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back. Welcome back to Your View.
Welcome back. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you enjoyed that show. Let me know your opinions on Twitter. I'll read, retweet, or I will not read it if you are yabbing me. Now, we're going into 2019. So, what am I looking forward to in 2019? Well, I'm praying against hope. Praying against pray. I can buy a new car in 2019. Please help me pray. I've been shouting since 2016 that I need a new car. Okay. In 2019, Yemi and Nicola Kukuti, will get money to buy a new car. That's my number one prayer. I pray for good health for myself, my family, and every one of you. I pray that Nigeria will be a better place. I pray that there will be no bloodshed in the elections. I just pray that 2019 is a fantastic year for all of us. Saying this now, I'm becoming emotional because you cannot help but pray for good lives for everybody in 2019. I pray for myself, I pray for my family, I pray for the viewers, I pray for the whole of Nigeria. And, well, I would like to advise us that please don't sell your votes. Vote who you think is the right choice. And the most important part of it is please, 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 and please, no bloodshed, no fighting. It is not worth it. It is not worth killing ourselves for the elections. Please, everyone, just let us go to the polls, cast our vote, and walk out of there. No bloodshed, please. Our politicians, they will be jollophing in their houses. We will be killing ourselves. Don't do that, too. Don't. I don't want to sound too much like a pastor, so let me end that there. But before I go, I would like to say thank you to all the crew of Your View. When I'm talking about the back-end crew, the Mr. Lukman, Mr. Kola, GOC, Bolaji, Bumi, Okbe, the makeup, am I looking fine? The makeup ladies, from Dukbe to Regina, everybody. The security at the gates who are always so nice to me. I wish all of you a very, very prosperous new year in advance. I hope you've enjoyed the show as much as I have. And it's the festive period, time for merriment and celebration. Don't drink and drive. Oh. Don't drive and drink. Oh. Drive safely. If you must drink, don't drive. If you must drive, don't drink. I will drink and I will not drive. So, Merry Christmas, everybody, and have a happy, happy, happy New Year in advance. We love you here at Your View. Stay blessed.